Hello! I'm here. I've been waiting for the bin men to leave. As exciting as that is. Yes, hello, welcome to the Essential Gamer. It's me, Lee, and I'm going to take some photos. Because I like taking photos. This was the first one I took. Nice little placeholder there. So yes, the photo mode and Legends has all been updated and there's lots and lots of shit that we can play with here. So one of the first things that I really want to play with a bit more is the new stamps, because some of these look great. Wunderbar. That looks kind of nice, I like that. I know it's meant to be for verticals, but I like to go against conformity. There we are. First photo taken. Done. So I'm on a survival on my own because it gives me a little bit of freedom to just run around and take some photos first without actually getting in a fight. I haven't got a set sort of subject for any of my photos. I've just decided to take a picture of whatever looks good. If you have any suggestions, feel free to stick them in the comments. And obviously if I don't get round to them this time, I will endeavour to do another one. Let's see if we can make something out of this here. Encapsulate a little bit. How's everyone? Everyone enjoying your Thursday, are you? I've had a very uneventful day of doing housework so far, so that's why it's very nice to be out taking photos. Tsushima. Let's try completely blowing out the background. We can make something happen. Make the back just a smidge fuzzy. Get in the middle. There we are. That's a bit too much. Ooh, I like that. I likes that a lot. Don't really want to wash it out too much. I want to bring some of that colour back in. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Fapping with the settings. So I'm not really a true photographer in the sense of I know what any of these actually mean. I know exposure and things are, but to be honest, I've never really been bothered, except for in the virtual world. I take photos of things on my phone, I know how to make them look good, but I couldn't tell you any technical stuff. No technicalities for me whatsoever, unfortunately. Let's thin them out just a bit. Few too many there. Hey, how you doing, Saj? Thank you very much. Yeah, just faffing at the beginning, getting my eye in, really. Just want to see what we can do with this guy here. So let's see what we can do. These new stamps are so cool. I'm gonna do a couple of verticals in a minute. I'm gonna see what we can bring in with the verticals. So it's nice. I'm gonna have to remember to put the music on in the background, so we're not just treated to the soothing waves. Tips. I can give you tips. They won't be technical, as as I've explained. I know no technicalities. I'm not a true photographer. I do things until they look good. But one handy tip I can give you. So yeah, here's our starting visuals. Everything's nicely in order. So when you're taking photos against things like the sun or an empty background, the sky, whatever, it's very easy to keep your chat looking good. Let's reset everything. Hang on. Reset everything. There we go. Everything's reset. Everything's back to normal. Right, so everything's focused, everything looks nice, everything's cool. Very easy to see your target. You have to decide what your target is. Or I always decide what it is. So it's either going to be my main character, which is my samurai, or it could be a piece of landscape, it could be a particular focal point like a tree, or a person, or whatever. And after you've decided what it is you want the photo to be of, you then have to direct people's eyes to said target. So my way of doing it, a good way of doing it, so for instance if you've got a busy background, or if you've got something that needs to be brought out, I tend to zoom into what it is that I'm looking at. So this is how I want him. I want all this crap in the background, but I don't want the attention to be on the background. I want it to be on him. So depth of field comes all the way up so that our focus goes nice and fuzzy, and that brings our samurai to the forefront, because the background, although you can see it, it's no longer drawing your eye as the main focal point of your photo. That's when you mess with your photo focus distance. So now you can either bring the background in a bit more if you want it to be a bit more of a mixed image, so if you want people to focus on a thing in the background and your main target, you can bring it up so that it's a bit more focused, or you can just dampen it right out and just catch your character. And for me that looks like he is the main focus of this picture, everything else is sort of surplus. After that you can decide on your sort of tone. So if I wanted a sort of, you know, Kurosawa, I'd go for the vintage. If I wanted it to be a bit more sort of moody, I could pick something like maple, because that brings all of the general colours down. I think which one's got the main yellow highlights? Not maple, is it? Autumn, is it? Yeah. I like Storm on that, because there's a nice contrast in the background between the sort of darker blue, greeny colour, and then all the yellows and stuff in the armour, so we'll use that one. So with the exposure bias, it washes it out. So I don't know if I personally would want to wash out this image, but I do kind of like the highlighted yellows. Let's try and just bring them up a little bit. Obviously you've got your black and white contrast, so you could go full sort of old school, horrible looking. Makes it look almost metallic, but I want to kind of keep that nice full colour to it. I'm going to do some ash and embers for this one, and we will get the speed up just a bit, so they're not coming in straight down. I haven't got a cloak or a cape or anything on him at the moment, so I don't get the full pleasure of the wind direction. Right, can we sort the weather out? No, we can't. We can take the clouds. This new aspect ratio, the choice of super tight, can really sort of add a Tarantinoism to the image, but I'm going to keep it full for this thing. Actually no, we'll go 21. As far as like the stamps and things go, I mean, I try generally to frame the stamp in the image. So in this case, I'd drag it off of him and put it just to the side, so that he's still the main focal point of the image, but it also has this its title screen look to it. Other things can be manoeuvred as. I don't know. Do I want? I think I do, but I don't. Not sure which one. I think it's that one, isn't it? Music again. I forgot it. Every time. You're gonna have to remind me. I'll go up next time. So there we are. So that's just a quick way that I take these photos. I mean, I always try and keep my main focus on a certain target, and then I try and draw your eye to said target. But let's take this one and move on to something else, shall we? Alright, that's enough standing about. Has he spotted me already? Okay, so let's see about some of this.
Ghost.
Sorry to interrupt your narration, sir, but I'm going to see what we get out of this one. That's quite cool. I kind of like that pose, but I'm not sure about where he stood. Although the hand looked very cool. Can you get? Ah, here we are. So this is one way of doing something. So another way of focusing your vision on something is to mess with framing. So I'm going to try and frame that body that we've just taken out with his arm here. See if we can pull this one off. Can we get the bow in? No, we're not really going to get the bow in that. So let's see if we can roll it and turn it into a vertical instead. Now I'm hoping with the next generation they'll work out a way for us to roll the image without me having to break my neck and see if I've got it straight. Because now I've turned my head to a 45. Oh, this is awkward. Right. Oh. Hold on. Unfortunately, I think his headdress is just blocking out the main bulk of the bow there, and I don't want matey in the background just sort of idly standing by. Nope, not this one. Let's try it with this one. See if we can get this guy. And I didn't press the button quick enough, so that's fine. There's one more. There's one more up there. Let's take him out. I'll come back. No, we're gonna have to use the swords. It's not happening. Let's try a bit of this. Come here then. This is one thing that I don't like about this. You drop the smoke and then they all go to the very edge and just wait it out. I wanted to have a fight with him. Oh, can't see what I'm doing. So let's try not swimming. Over here, come over here so it's a good photo. Come on. Okay, so let's do one of these. Okay. Alright, so this looks quite decent. This is a good sort of action shot, so let's see what we can get out of this. So let's keep his mates involved. A little bit of natural sunlight coming through. Nice, okay. A little bit tighter. In fact, let's put it in sideways. Yep, sideways is good. Okay. So let's do our focusing. So depth of field goes up. Going to take out the boat, but not everyone in the background. Push the focus just Actually, I quite like that. And that little head just poking through. Look at the little guy just poking his head through the gap there. So we're going to use that instead. Let's bring our focus back. Nice. Put that depth of field down ever so slightly. Keep the boat a little bit fuzzy. Okay. What's the most dramatic colour setting here? Do you like that? We'll go black and white for this one. Tactical standing around in a circle, that's what they're doing. Let's bring the exposure down a bit. We're going to make it a bit more moody and dramatic. There it is. Actually, we'll do it that way. Put the exposure up. Contrast. There we are. Moody. Beautiful. We'll have some ash and embers in the background. They always help. We'll bring them right down this time. In them out. There we are. Let's frame his sword. I want all of both characters to be in the shot. Lock in the sword hand. There we are. Might have to lose little guy in the gap, that's fine. R.I.P. guy in the gap. F's in the chat. Anyway. So let's bang up our sword glint, because that's going to be a good... Oh, is it just mine? Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping it would glint off of his sword as well, but it doesn't. Okay. There we are. I did it again, didn't I? I forgot the music. I will. We'll put the music on next time. But there's a nice moody action shot to start off with. Okay, now I know what's happening. I've got to try and get out of this without dying. Okay. We've got enough. Oh, sorry then. Ah! Focusing on one thing, not the other. Oh no. Let's try and take these out quick. It's the archers. The archers are the worst. Come back. Come back. Come back. Okay, one archer down. Don't care about anyone else except the archers. You stopped my photographers there. Unacceptable. Right. Can we get a good set, please? So let's do on the boat. Come here. And let's try this stance here. And boom. Oh, that was a little bit late. Or was it? We've got some nice petals coming out. Ooh. Ooh, blood droplets. I don't know if they're translating as blood droplets at the minute though, they're sort of disembodied to everything else, aren't they? Okay. Ah, you fucker. Oh no! My bad. We'll start again, it's fine. I think that's the first one I've ever lost, because I'm not actually concentrating on playing it, I just want to take some photos. So what do you want to see? Anyone got any particular photographical theme they'd like me to try and follow?
Relax for a moment. Listen to these tales.
I also only have 2 characters at the moment, sadly. I've got the hunter and the samurai, so... Got any in particular? Shout it. I've got my monkey archer. Because why not? In fact, something we could look at. Any particular adornment. Only thing that sucks is that you can't use the hats and masks that you had in the main game. It's only the ones that you unlock here, which is fine. But I kinda want to use my red Oni hat. Kinda. Try hunter. Okay. Go on then. So let's see if we can we jazz her up just a little bit. Just a bit. No. No, we can't. We can't do a goddamn thing with her. Okay.
I'll share any story with you.
Not sure which one looks better. Try Blood in the Snow. A little bit of contrast between red and white, so see what we get.
A harrowing tale. The Mongols and Oni who had plagued Tsushima for so long found themselves backed up against a cold, unforgiving sea.
This update is
Nowhere
great,
to
isn't it?
turn.
I mean, I know they've recycled assets and such, but it's just for something that's free. I couldn't have asked for more.
White snow, a warm, vivid red.
Where's our moon? Over there. So let's try something from here. So we're going to go up and put the music on. Eee. I remembered this time. Okay. Let's use the moon. Let's do a little bit of moon framing, shall we? But again, I don't really have any professional tips to give you, because I'm not a professional. I'm merely a man. Although I have had a couple of features. Had the old PlayStation pick of the month, that sort of thing. I was a cover photo for 2 stories, been used by Sony Santa Monica and Kojima Productions. Humble brags everywhere. So I get lucky more than anything else. Oh, I like her flag. Let's get her flag in as well. In fact, let's do ourselves a vertical here. Okay, so we're not in the right place. You want to be more slightly behind her to get the moon in properly. Ever so slightly. It's about here. Can we move the clouds out of the way, please? Well, there's not going to be a shot without any clouds, is there? Oh, thank you very much. So I'll just have a little look at what looks good, and wing it from there. So, so it's worked in my favour so far. So I'm going to keep on with the traditional of winging it. Right, let's sort this out. I'm not happy with the positioning. And I don't know if the music's a bit too dramatic. That's better. A bit more relaxed. Right, so let's unroll it just a second. I want to get the grandos of the moon in without taking away from her. Let's bring it back a bit. Bring it back a bit now. So maybe I've got a... Let's bring that length right out. Get both sides of the moon and I'll be happy. There we go, right there, like that. Beautiful, okay. Catch the top of that. Nope, too much. Okay. Now let's try bring this in just slightly. Smooth out the moon. Okay. Ooh, that makes it look nice, doesn't it? No, already decided it's that one. I don't think we need any particles on this one. I'd be happy with just as is. Does our wind speed change much though? Maybe, yeah. We get it going straight past it. No, not really. Hair's a bit janked up, isn't it? It's not quite flowing freely as I'd like. Have it from behind like that. I look quite like that. Quite like it. For a good motion shot as well, it is worth turning it on and off in the animated environment, just to see what it would look like when you take the photo. Because now this is essentially the photo that you'll take while it's in motion, so you get to sort of have that heads up and see exactly what it's going to look like. And I kind of like that. Do we put a stamp on it? Feel it. Feels like it's coming. The magic is coming. Oh, I don't want to feel like I'm taking away from it if I cover her up. That's not what I want to do. There it is. Just like that. Okay. What kind of shot shall we take? She's a bit more of a stay away from the fight character, if I'm honest. But we could get a nice shot of this. I like the sneaking up aspect. Let's see how close we can get to this guy. Let's try and use some of that shadow on the floor as well. Let's just get her halfway in the shadows like that. Not quite as in the shadow as I was hoping. But we can use this. Oh, the stairs. Use stairs are awkward. Right. Let's... There we go. Right, so we're going to try and use this sort of angle of the sword and her body to frame this guy, and we're going to tell a little story, which is he's about to die. How's that? So do a bit of cursed spirit, see what that one sounds like. Okay, so let's pull this out slightly. Ooh, assassinate from above shot. Yeah, I like that. We're going to try that one next. First we're going to do just this little bit of framing. So we're going to knock out everything except for the guy that we're aiming at. Like that. We're going to bring that depth of field back down so we come back into focus. Oh, that's been awkward. Can we bring that back enough? A mix of the two. A mix of our sword hand and the guy in front. I think that's the best we're going to get there. I don't know if I'm happy with that. We'll see what it turns out like. Hand looks a bit janked, doesn't it? Not gonna lie. Can we wash it out a little bit, maybe? That looks kind of cool. Maybe if we bring that exposure bias up, let that down. Like that. I like that. That glint up, see what happens. Ooh, then we got a lightsaber. Okay, so let's mess with that a little bit. Let's see what the color grading does to our lightsaber. That looks decent. That looks better. Do some vintage. We'll sort the exposure out. Wash this out a bit more. No, lost it. Lost it on the sorting out. We can get a bit more of the blade in there. Yeah. Now we've got that mad statue showing as well. It's looking a bit messy. Let's reset these briefly. See, I like that because that it drops everything out except for the sword and him, really. And if we drop that depth of field out, bring it down to him. If we just put her out of focus, we miss the lack of quality that we're getting from our hand, but we can still make out what it is that's going on. So that's, yeah, I kind of like that. I'm gonna go with that, and we're gonna go for this assassination shot. Let's just leave him waiting patiently there. All of his mates have turned up, of course they have. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? And I'm gone. Goodbye. You just all reset and let me have another go at that, please. Jump on the fence. No. Did it again. Highly trained mythical ninja can't stand on a fence. Determined to jump over it. Let's just assassinate him and do a shot of that instead. Let's do this. Not quite the action I wanted. Ooh, closer.
Kill.
That looks mean. Oop. Yep. Oop. Yep. Oop. Now if I can really quickly in and out of this, I should be able to get some blood splatter. There it is. Now we know what's happening. She's kinked her neck ever so slightly, so it looks even more sinister. Okay. Let's get the drama. We're going to focus on the face through the death that is occurring. Have a nice parallel of that blade with the width of the photo. Completely eradicate the background. We're going to really hard focus on her eyes. There it is. So now you can bring it down so you can see the knife just with a little bit of furs on it. Nice. I think I can just frame her right eye, her left eye, sorry, just better. There we are. I'm going to mess with anything too much. Too much. It's a shame that the blood doesn't show up in maple, so it's like a highlighted red splatter. I think that would be quite satisfying. Undecided here. I like autumn, but I think we're going to bring it down just slightly. Take that up a little bit. Where's our depth of field? Yeah, down. It's better. Sometimes it does make the edges of our hands and things look so unnatural. It's quite off-putting. I like this one. Sharpness of that blade showing, but not too much. There we are, so you can see there's a reflection on it now. It's got that metallic look, but it doesn't look cartoony. Not too badly anyway. There we are. The silent assassin. Another one saved in the bank. And that guy's asking for it, but we're going to go up top and try this assassination from above. This guy can just die. Can we use that? Oh, there's a bow. A bow instantly vanished and reappeared on her back, so that's utterly useless, isn't it? Can we use his death? Oh, we can't get over there. Invisible wall. Okay.
A ghost hit their mark.
Bugger off, mate. Go back to whatever you were doing. Okay. See if we can get a nice assassination photo. Oh, start walking about. In fact, you're the one. So that should be just before. There it is. So how can we frame this one? Let's have a look. Oh. I like the natty sort of travelling at high speed effect it's put on there, but it is a little bit fuzzy, isn't it? So let's see if we can kind of manipulate that first. So there is a circle of focus there. Okay. I want to try and convey the fact that we've come down off a height, but it's not going to work. I've done it a little bit too late.
They never saw doom fall upon them.
Just like that. It was gone. And they never thought anything of it again. Have they actually gone back to doing normal things? Can they see me? I think they can see me, can't they? He's definitely hiding. Can you see me? I want to try and get this assassination photo. So let's see if we can get across there. They're not moving. I think they're onto me. Yeah, they're onto me. They're lobbing stuff at me. Why don't you not just leave me alone? Oh, well, I've got the gourd. I thought I had my smoke bomb, but I don't. Ow! Bugger off.
A bow can't be beat.
So I just wanted to have a look at what that effect would look like. Not amazing. I kind of like that though. Hang on. It looks like he's reaching out like a help me. Help me. Ooh, that's quite creepy. Let's take a picture of that. So let's see if I can. Come on, camera, work with me here. Okay. Bring it in slightly. We'll go more in line with his line of sight. There we go. Help me. Yep. Happy with that. Don't really need to mess with many of these. Could probably get the colour grade in a bit better. Like autumn. Put some of them in there, see if they show up at all. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know why I like that. I kind of do. So I'm going to take a photo of that. No, it's not what we were aiming for, but this is what I do. I get distracted. Right, can I take this guy out now? Can I assassinate him, please? No, let's just walk in front of him instead. That's a healing gourd, not a smoke bomb. I need to remember that. Shoot him in the nuts. Right, let's try one of these. Oh, I don't really like her. I think I much prefer my, yeah, my samurai. We can make something out of this though. Have her stealing her blade. Or maybe we can get a nice retro shot. There we are. How's that? That's better. Powerful. Sideways on for something like this always looks nice. So let's see if we can capture it nicely. We got that guy in the background, his mate on the right. That looks cool. Hey, no problem, Taj. Thanks for joining. It's good to see you, as always. So we want to keep the guys in the background, but they're not the focus at all. Not in the slightest. We're going to keep them nice and up front. It's a little bit, it seems a little bit busy to our left, so I'm going to see if we can't break it up a little bit. Just, oh no, it gets worse. Okay, maybe there then. Maybe the tree behind her. We get a little bit of draw from those shadows as well. There we are. That's better. Colour grading, sometimes vivid is pleasant. I'm not sure if that's the one. Ooh, that's eerie. See, autumn again, it brings out the warm just enough. I think autumn is the one. Back with our ashen embers. Bring them down slightly. Wind speed is fine. Clouds are non-existent. I don't think it really makes a difference, does it? No. Let's make it like the Sword of the North. Yeah, I like that. That looks dramatic. Just bring it out slightly. No, let's leave it without the ratios. Full screen ahead. That sits in quite nicely. Yep, I think I'm happy with that. See if we can do something. Don't get any reaction out of the big guys at all.
My arrows never miss from a distance.
Well, that would have been quite good. See if we can get another deflection. It's almost exactly the same shot. No, it's going through his sword as shield, is it? Not quite. Doesn't look right though.
Ghost.
Oh, I like this. That's good. We got some blood splatter on the floor there. Maybe we could go for a bit of an artsy one on this. Oh, look at that. It's everywhere. Okay. So let's try... Oh, wow. Let's get right above. Right above. I'll try and use that red splatter on the floor. I remembered this time. Okay, see what we can do here. Let's get the colour right. highlight first. So let's highlight the red. The red blood isn't red enough. I know blood comes out blue and all that yada yada, but still, I'd like to see a bright red splatter on the floor there, or a red enough splatter, I should say. But we'll see what we can do. No particles, don't need that. Get a little bit more red out of autumn, so we could use autumn. Maple does nothing, doesn't do anything, it's just the flags. That's not enough. Autumn is the one. Now let's see. Solvent doesn't need to be too much. We will use this on this one. Do we want a stamp? I mean, I like that. No stamp. Let's see if we can get a bit more of them shadows in, actually. There we are. Beautiful. Look at that. That's the one. I think it'd be nice if we come down here and get another shot of the sword. This is quite a nice sort of natural action shot there with a bit of grass in front. Frame it nicely. There it is. That's a sudden ending for the music there, isn't it? Okay, let's see if we can get this assassination shot done. Actually, I want to go back that way anyway. Damn it. Hang on, give us another go, guys. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Just give me a second. Hold your cotton picking horses. You don't know where I am. I'm a ghost. Okay, some of them are not prepared, so this is our chance. This guy. You there. There. Ooh. Ooh. I like it. Do we like it? Can we get the drama? There it is. There's the drama. Okay, so let's get our focus sorted out. A bit too much. Back a bit, back a bit. There we are. Nice. Do we need to roll it at all? Yeah, we'll put it just there. Okay, so depth of field is different on this one because we want to try and get both of our focal characters in, but we want to highlight the fact that our legend is slightly further away. So I'm going to bring the focus on him and then null out the depth of field. Then push the focus back. There we are. So she should be just fuzzy. Like that. Nice. Which one does the justice? I like autumn again. It's just got the right colour balance for this sort of snowy white and blue location. It's very satisfying. Do we need particles? Not sure they're going to add to it too much here. Maybe some more ash and embers seems to be fitting against the darker background. I'll bring it right down. Right down. All the way down. Just a couple in the air. Just a couple. Just a that'll do. Can we do anything with these clouds? Not really. We can make it a little bit bluer. Yeah. That's cool. Okay. Our sword glint up so we can see that blade. Not too much. We just want a little teeny... Or do we want it all the way? What's it like all the way? Really bright. Okay. I want to see the edge, but I don't want it to shine like it's got a torch on the end of it. I think that's it there. Let's arc it up. Oh, if I want to keep that ratio, I'm going to have to zoom out ever so slightly. I think that's it there, isn't it? It's coming in for landing. We'll get one on the landing as well, I think. Ah. Oh, that's mean. That's nasty. Oh, it was. Until you realise it's... It's actually just giving him a nice shave.
Death descended.
Oh, that's more dramatic. There we go. There's the drama. So how do we want to capture this? I'm not sure which... I think over her shoulder maybe. There we go. We can sort of mess with the perspective of the flag and the bow as well. Yeah, okay, so let's try this. So we're going to bring that out slightly. Give it like a fisheye vibe. Let's try that. Yeah, which way do we need to go here? We got this sort of crazy... yeah. It's this over filter that's on it already. It's messing with it a little bit. We can use it. We can use it. Oh, hang on. Forged in blood this time. Anyway, where were we? I'm just gonna... Yeah, I need to bring that back. We really want like the flag and the bow to be in shot. We want the her back and the bow really. Let's see if we can... Oh yeah, storm for this one. Okay. We're going to have the quills of the arrows. Just like that. And we're going to bring that focus distance back a slight touch. We're going to put that down a bit like that. Okay, I like that. Don't need to mess with that. So you put that bias back. This feels like one for a stamp on it though. Let's find the right one. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just as it is. Or is it coming from a different angle, maybe? It's dead inside. I like this sword perspective though, this is quite cool. I need to highlight the fact that she's doing some stabbing. Whoa, hang on, what's going on with the hands? Oh, I don't like that. That's messy. I think that's enough. Right, you come here. I'm going to try this. Oh, for Christ's sake! It's not the smoke bomb. I keep forgetting. Oh, well, you just...
Ghost butcher
Stop.
foe after foe.
Never saw it coming.
Oops. Oh, I'm not equipped for this fight with this guy. Right.
Ghost, hit them.
Bugger off. Okay, let's try and do something with this dude. I like the poses the moon stance gives out, but we need a reaction from him and a good spot for it as well. Come over here on the snow. Come over here for contrast. Where are you going? Hey, you little bitch. You're ruining my photo. Where are you going? That's a we've got the moon kick. Let's try that. Nope, turn around. Nope, let's try and... Yeah, there it is. Booyah! I like that. We can use the moon as well a little bit. Which way do we want to do this? We can maybe... Maybe it's this way. It doesn't have to be. Just trying to work out what's a nice way to get the moon in. I think like that. Maybe like that. And this, yeah, that's the way. Just like that. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this shot very much. Let's see if we can get a nice doof on it. Bit of a nice doof is what we're after. I need to get that break between the two characters so it translates a little bit better. I think that's the way. Autofocus. I hadn't even noticed that was there. That must be new. We're going to try that for this one. Autumn is good, but I think Vivid is actually better on this shot. Leave it as it is. I like the snow and stuff swirling around. That's very cool. Cloud. clouds. Don't really need to do anything with that. The moon is showing for a change. Put this glint up, see what happens. Anything? Not a lot. Leave a little tiny shine on the end there. Just bring it down, get the top of his blade and her standing leg of the hand. I'll be happy. There it is, just like that. That one works quite nicely. I quite like that. Take the shot. Done. Sorry, mate. It's nothing personal. You understand? Okay, I want this assassination shot. I want it to look juicy. Let's use that, even though we don't need to. Do this, even though it's a waste of time. Let's see if I can go to the mine and get this last shot, and then that'll be me. If you have joined me, thank you very much. I've appreciated your company. Very cool, actually. Probably do some more of these in different games. I am working on a something. But it's more of a sort of editorial piece for the channel. It's kind of a documentary, but not on photo mode. But it's going to take me a hell of a long time. So I just want to set some expectations. Probably not this year. If it is, then I've outdone myself. But still, it's going to be some long-form virtual photography stuff. But yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some more of these streams on different games. I do like it, the streams sometimes. Okay, let's just get rid of this guy. He's awkward. Look at this. Sniffing his butt. I like the fact that he's completely clueless.
Silent blade. Silent kick.
Yeah, that's a nice bit of... Ooh. Ooh. What you doing there, blood splatter? Oh, I like that. Jeez. Oh, that's very cool. It's unwrapping itself so that it looks the same for different... Oh, that's pleasant. Do you know what? I could watch that all day. That is wonderful, isn't it? Let's just do it again, just for... Oh, yeah. Oh, twist it, baby. Lovely. Right, we are taking a shot of this. Which way did it look the best? This way, I think it was. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah. I don't want all of that garb in the background, so I think we'll do it like that. Hang on, let me bring me focus in. Let's get some music on. Let's make it grand. So we're gonna completely null out the edges of the twist. But we're gonna keep it just like that. Oh, that's lovely. Right, depth of field all the way up. Let's see if we can... We're going to try and focus on the blade-ish. Hey, see how you doing? Excuse me, Jesus Christ, it came out of nowhere. Oh, it's Corona. I've got the Rona. It's not Rona. Hey Shinobi, how you doing? Good to see you. Shinobi in the chat, very good photographer. You should definitely check out his stuff on the Twitters. Shinobi Space. So his recent streams sort of pushed me into doing this a little bit. I don't want to give him too much credit, but he is a very cool guy, so go check him out. Okay, so let's bring that damper down a bit. I'll try and capture the top of the bow and the top of the flag as well. Don't want to lose the guy's hand in doing so, so it's roll time. There we are, look at that. Oh, I do like the way it twists. Anyway, gonna get it just like this. Nice. Oh, we've lost his hand. Need to bring this guy's hand in. Oh, there it is. There she blows. So let's bring that depth of field down a bit. Chris in session pushed you over the edge. Well, good. I'm glad you did, because most enjoyable. Let's see what colour grading does for us. I'm still not overly pleased at the edges of the blood, but I do like the weird twist. I like the weird shape it's making. Let's see what we get out of a bit of glue. Not too much. We've lost his hand entirely. I think that's it there. Can't twist that blood any other way, really. Oh, I've got the ghost warble in the background. Hang on, can we bring it a bit more? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there it is. Right there. That's the spot. Look at that. Happy with that one? Music's a bit loud. Oh, it's them, innit? It's them and their highlighting music. Can I turn it down, actually? You have brought up a good point. Hang on. Yes, I can. Let's try it at 50. There we are. Okay, so we're going for the assassination shot. We want to try and get our flying monkey in mid-air. Is anyone nearby? Yes, right there. Right there you are. Oh, we've got the fuzz on. The fuzz does not help. Damn it.
Yes.
Oh, but we could have one here. Yeah, I like that. Oh. It's an awkward position. I don't like the position of it. It's too close to this. Let the ground's disappearing. And if I do this, it would vanish altogether. Oh, I do kind of like that though, the way the cliff is kind of framing that for us. Ooh. I like that. How's the music now? We'll put on this one and see what it sounds like. Have a nice bloodied samurai. Don't think I'm going to get any breaks out of these clouds though. It'd be nice to have something in the sky, wouldn't it? Although this could be the perfect time for one of our stamps. Ah, good. Glad it's not too loud in your ears. So let's see what we can do. They've got a nice effect coming off them. They've got that sort of shimmer to them. So I don't want to lose any of the sword or anything. I like the sort of white reflection off the cliff there. I'm going to keep that. Where's our stamps? I think I know which one I'm going to pick already. Yeah, there it is. I know it's meant to be used for verticals, but I don't care. Let's go in there. Lovely jump.
From the heavens.
And the music suddenly finished. Whoop.
My arrows never miss.
That's a bit point blank, isn't it? No. I want to try and get the special run in so I can use my Leave me alone. Every time. You guys, yeah, you know you're running because you know you did wrong. You get back here. No, you're not fast enough.
Ghost wrought
Here we go. Right, so let's see if we can get a shot of this. So I like the effect of it. It's very cool. Ooh. Hey, we've actually seen some red blood up against her white body for a change. So let's see if we can... Oh no. What's with the crazy one eye? Hey. Okay. Alright, we'll try and use it. We'll try and make something of this. And everyone's dead. So that's cool. We can frame that dead body with the gap between these two. Also good. I kinda like that, you know. It's not really telling me anything. Do I like it like that? That's the question. Don't think I do, you know. I don't think I do. It's not enough. Okay. Tell you what, let's see if we can get a nice shot up on the top of that thing. Maybe the moon in the background. I'm just going to ignore the mission. Don't care about it. Don't care. Not playing. Can we get on top? Oh no, that's awkward, isn't it? No, but we can get on. Can we get on there? Excuse me a second. I'm just going to see if I can manipulate my ghost onto this wall here. Come on. It's not going to work. What about this bit? Nope. This cliff then? Okay. Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like me sit up there. Why are you no like me? Come on. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I think I said in one of the first videos I did about it, like it's one of the best looking games in such a way that you can just there you go, like bang, boom, just take a photo of that. There you go, take a photo, boom, nice photo. You wouldn't hardly have to do anything. Just there we go. Let's have a look at this girl. There you go, nice photo, boom. Even like just a shock stop and shoot session can produce wonderful results. We're going to go for a little bit more effort than stop and shoot on this last photo here. So we're going to have some music on. It's time. No, not that one. It's too dramatic. One that's not as dramatic. How's that? Don't know what any of them are. Go for cursed spirits. There we are. Okay. Put that depth of field down a bit. We're gonna bring our, excuse me, our focal length right in. We're gonna get that moon in a good spot. Just right there, right. Here's that moon getting bigger. Okay, let's see if we can get some more perspective on it. Kind of covered, but not too much. See if we can get a nice bit of depth on it. That's too much. Just a skinny bit of cloud, please. Oh, that could be it there. There we go. This will only be one of the last shots because I've already decided on the second one. There we go. There's one. This will be the other. Hey up by committee, you're working for the main game, you lucky person you. It's a wonderful experience, and yes, Legends is well worth checking out after you're done, or after you've done a sizable chunk so you know what you're doing, definitely. But it's it won't take away from the main game in any way, really. That's the best thing about it. Okay, let's whack this up. Bring this all the way back. Now we'll soften this. I want to just have her in focus. Just. I feel like it's just there, isn't it? Put it up a bit more. Let's see where it is. I feel like that's the one right there. Right there. Maybe it needs a little bit more. Yes. Let's make it dramatic. Let's get the drama on those eyes. Oh, where's my tune's gone? Okay. That's nice. Ooh. Black and white looks nice too, but I think Storm is the one. The colour of that flame looks so, like, crispy. That's what we want. Oh, the particle is going to add to it. Let's see. Anything? Little bits in the background. Okay, yeah, we can live with that. Don't think our cloud's going to make much difference there. Do you want to frame our eyes a bit more? I think that's the way to do it. Straight down the barrel. Just want to see if that did anything. Okay, have we got the right stamp for this? Ooh, good. I like them. Kind of like that one on there. Just put it to the right slightly. Yep, that is it. Beautiful. There we go. Well, thank you very, very much for joining me on this, which is the first of hopefully many photo streams, photo mode investigations live. Thank you. If you've watched it live with me, thanks for being here. If you've decided to watch this later on, then that is also most appreciated. If you could do a little like and subscribe, all that crap that the YouTubers have to do, because otherwise we will fail and disappear into obscurity, that would also be very much appreciated. But otherwise, until next time, thanks for being here. I'm Lee, this is The Essential Gamer, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.